everybody, it's Julie, and I'm back with part 2 of making the purse journal, the Dragonfly purse journal. This is going to be a gift for one of my friends, and I did go through and I distressed a bunch of the pages. Some of them I didn't. Some of them I'm going to leave plain, but I distressed all the antique garden pages, and I distressed the stamped pages is what I decided to do. So these are now distressed, kind of a greenish, goldish, brownish color, and so they are all ready to be put in the journal. Then I have just the plain pages that we'll be adding and the ledger. I did also have the paper that I was using. I went ahead and I stamped on it and put that, so I have that for the pile. Now, the next thing I have is I have the pages that have, so this one had this, so I cut these out and I have them in my pile. Okay, so there's the bottom of that one. I took this one and I cut it in half, so it can either be pages or it might be tags. I think I'm good on pages, so I'm thinking that these could possibly be something else for in the journal, so I'm going to put those in the pile. And then this was the other page, and there was actually 4 of this one. So this is the other page, and this is the other side. And so what I did with that page was I took one of them and I folded it in half and I glued it. And so it's glued here, okay? And then I added the little cutouts on the side that didn't have the dragonfly. And this will be a page in the journal. And then this one with the dragonfly that's like sitting, I went ahead and I put it upside down and I pulled this up and I made a large pocket. And this will be in the center of the journal is what I'm planning. So here's the other part of this, and I'm actually thinking that we could put those in like this possibly, so we'll see. So that's what I did with the 8x8 pages. Remember, I did buy this kit so that I could make this journal, and then I might go ahead and make a couple more because I'll have the 2 pieces. I just won't have all the extras because I have already cut up the extra piece. All the tickets and the tags, they're all cut up and ready to be used. Okay, so let's go ahead and get an idea of how we wanted to do this. I really do think I want this to be the first page that you see when you open this up. I do know that I'm going to want a pocket right after that. Okay, so it could go like this, and then I'm going to want my ledger. Okay. I like to have a pocket in the front somewhere, besides in front of the journal, but okay, so that's what I'm going to have there. Okay. So now I'm going to want, maybe this because of the color. And then this has a lot of pages. So a lot of pages in the front I think is a good idea. This is one of the little, this is the one that's going to be like a notebook. So we'll put that over here in the pile. Here we have a little one. There's 2 of these. I think I want the one, so this is the one that we can turn over. Okay, I'm going to put that one like that. Then I want to put one of the word pages. Okay, so There's a word page, and I actually want a word page back here. Okay, so it can go like this. The word pages are actually the ones that are going to carry the full part of the page, the full size of the page. Okay, so there is what I've got so far. Okay, now I have some lined paper, and then this is a little pocket on the side. I want to make sure. Sometimes these things end up and they're big, so they need to be closer to the front, but I think we're good with this right here. Okay, how about another word page? And then a little goodie there. Okay, so we have this, and it can go, and it can be upside down. And that's going to end up sticking out. So I'm going to end up cutting some of that off unless I put this back here further, but I don't want it back further because the only images I have of that is there in the front, and then that one. Okay, so I want some more pages. We might not be using the onion skin pages after all, but that's okay, because, you know, we'll be making more things. Okay, here's another one of the little pocket dillies, and got this one that's got the lined paper. This one that has a couple pages of regular paper. This one where the me will be in the back. Got our large paper. A couple of these. And this. Okay. Okay, so now my cover is going to be this little dilly that was in the scrapbooking page, and it'll have the little dragonfly on the back. We'll do something to the front, and this, I think this is going to be the purse journal. Let's take a look at what we have. We have this on the front, and then this. I don't think we're going to use that. I think I'll save that for one of the rose things. Okay. I just want to get a look at what we've got going here. We've got several pages of white paper here. We have a little thing with a tuck here. This has this right here. Okay, so there we'll have that and that. And some more plain pieces. This. Okay, so there's lots of places to write things down. So far we've got some pockets, and I feel I really, really like this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see how are we? You know what? What if we take one of those 8-inch? Let's see. What if we take... Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, what if we take... Okay. I can do 2 separate pieces, but not with the cover. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. If we did something like this, this could be a little pocket. Okay. So with it like this, remember I'm going to put something in the center here. I kind of like that, okay? But do I want to use... if the dragonfly is on the top, okay, dragonfly on the top, dragonfly on the bottom, dragonfly on the top, dragonfly on the bottom. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, okay? I need to go ahead and cut this. Okay, so I'm going to cut that one right there. Okay, so we have that one's going to be towards the top. And then this one, let's go ahead and mark it. What we're doing is we're expanding our cover because our cover is not big enough to cover our book, and I don't want to cut out all the pages. That would just be no fun. You know what? I think we'll have this one be on the top too. Top also. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and, okay, so if it's coming out, it needs to be about there. Okay, so here we go, and then here we go, and here we go. Okay, so that's the back piece. Okay, so we've added that on. That extends that out. Okay, added that piece on, extended that out. Now we're going to come and do the same thing over here. I want to make sure that I'm in the, that I'm going to meet up. Okay, so I'm going to come down here and go across here and across here. I'm sorry that you can't see that bottom part. Okay, bring it back. Okay, then we'll put this down. Then we'll close this. And we'll have them meet up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to have on the front. I am going to go ahead and round the corners. I'll use, should I use the rounder? I'll just use this one. We'll try that. because remember what I used before. Whoop. Doesn't seem to be going. There we go. Was what the cover was. This was part of the Junk Journal extras. Again, this is something memories. Faded Memories by Crafto Clock. Okay. And this is from the 8x8 pad, and this was from the Junk Journal extras. Okay, so now I'm going to have this little pocket here that I'm going to be able to go ahead and put something inside there. Okay, and one on the, or this is the back. So one in the front actually doesn't, well, it's upside right. It's going this way. Okay, so that is on the front this time. Woohoo! Okay. Before, it was not going to be on the front. Okay, here we have our cloth. You've seen me use this before. It was in my mom's stash of when I inherited her craft room. So I'm going to use this. Okay, and that's going to give me some strength. Okay, we'll turn this over. Go ahead and use our bone folder. And then we're going to come in and I want a pocket. I do have these. I do have this. That could flip up. That might be a better back pocket. Okay, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need to cut this down a little. Okay, and then we'll want to round the corner on this one edge. Okay, so there's that. And we'll go ahead and I really liked this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm keeping this. It's going in as a pocket. I mean it's not going to be a pocket. It is going in and going to be something else. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, there's that. That's kind of... Okay, so what if we put that and we flip this up and have a small one also? Can go just like that. We have, okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Okay, and then I'm going to put this down also. I end up with a double pocket. There's a lot of little pieces that can go in here. Little pieces are nice to like collect phone numbers on, or tracking numbers or something like that you might have. But you see, we've got a lot of ephemera that we can use in this journal. So, so I like that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so we did make this bigger. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay. Whoop. And then in the back, looking to see if we have this, and what if we go with this and this? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this down. Okay, and I'm just putting my glue on that one side. This will go down and it'll attach because we're on, because I use fabric glue. And then we're going to put this down, and we're going to attach here, here, yeah, just here and across here. So we're going to put glue here, and that will attach to this, and then across the bottom. And what we're doing is we're building a bigger tuck spot. Okay, so before we put it down, we're going to decide where we want it to go. I'm going to put it right here, and it's attached right here, and it's attached right here. Now, we could go ahead and attach this side and make this a pocket. And that's what I do a lot of the time, but I think that this is going to be just fine. This is going to be able to hold something back here, and then you're also going to be able to put something here in the front. Okay? Okay, and while we're here, there are some little circles, okay, that are dragonflies, and I'm just going to take one of those little circles and put it where the stamp would be. Okay, there. Little circle where the stamp would be. And it has the two little dragonflies. You can't hardly see them. Okay, so there's that. Now remember, we're going to be able to put something in here, and I don't want to really put anything else on the front, except I do want to reinforce this edge. Okay, and I thought I had the smaller one. They're way in the back. Okay, so you see this is just a little bit smaller than the one that we used. We're going to go ahead and put our glue. Okay. And this is just how we're going to have the cover be more reinforced. Okay, so you've got fabric on the inside, fabric on the outside to help keep the cover from coming undone. Okay. Okay, so there's my cover. And I will come back after this is dry and I will fray the bottom pieces of this. Okay, like I said, I really don't want anything else on the cover. You know what I wanted to do this time? I wanted to put my, oh man, it might be too late. I wanted to put the tie under here. Okay. Okay, so this is half, and then we'll go a little bit more. Okay. I just thought that it would be better than I've been putting it so that it ties into the binding, but I think this is going to be better. And I'm going to pull it up a little bit, so hopefully it's not in the bind, because it will be hard to bind. The more glue and the more stuff that's here, the harder it's going to be to bind. Okay, so that will, yeah, that'll work. Okay. I think I want more of this. Am I still filming? Changing my mind. I think I need more. I think half would be better. Okay. Okay, is that going to be better? Yeah, that's going to be better. Okay. So there, I have it. I'm going to put something on here. I just don't know what. We'll go ahead and figure it out. And that's just because I needed that to be bigger. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this up and let it dry. When I looked up, I forgot that we had this. And I don't know, it's spread out. Looks good from this side. I might use it for something, for a decoration on it. I'm not going to use it as a page. Okay, so here, that is our cover. These are the pages that we're going to do. I do want to come in here and cut down a few of these pages. It looks like this center page needs to be cut down. We want to make sure that those are open. Okay, so come in and cut down the center. Whoop. Okay. And I think this one. Okay. Even just a little bit is going to be a help. Okay. Let's see if that helped. Oh yeah, that helped considerably. Okay. And we could put a lace or two, but I don't like to use lace in the purse journals because they get touched so much, and I don't want to have an issue with. Okay, is there words on the other side? They're both on that. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna come in and fold this page a little smaller. Okay. Because I can't really cut any more down off that one side. Okay. put that in the right direction. Okay. Okay, that's much better. Much better. Okay, so that's what we have. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stitch this and stitch the binding in, and I'll be right back. So I'll be checking, going through real quick to make sure things are where I want them. So as far as lining up pages, I'm going to go through just like this, making sure that especially those smaller pages are lined up where I want them, and that they're lined up along with the crease. I'm going to go ahead and turn this upside down like that, okay? Because otherwise you don't see the dragonfly as much, okay? Let's put that up higher. Okay. And then this. Okay. Okay, you see all this? It needs to, I want it to move up on. Okay. So I like to do the waterfall, like the small one, the next size, the next size, and then we have a small one. Some lined papers. These need to come down. Okay, and then that's the center. Okay, so the next thing that I will do is I will go ahead and add my paper clips or my clips to this, and then we'll be going from there. So there's my paper clips, and the Patreons, they get to watch me bind journals because sometimes it's quite comical, and so it is one of their perks. And since I've been doing that, the stress of binding has gone down tremendously for me. So I'm looking at this front, and I think I need to put one of these big ones right after. So let's see, do we have a couple that are kind of close together? Let's take this one. Take this one. And we'll put that here. That'll kind of frame that. Yeah. Oh, I like that much better. Okay. Okay. It's just an aesthetic thing. Okay, then we want to make sure everybody's in, and then we're going to go ahead and clip, and then I'll be binding. Okay, so go bind, and I'll be right back. And I'll put the cover on it. Okay, it's all bound. We have our cover and our journal. Let's take a quick look, and then, so this is what we ended up with so far. We have beautiful pages. I was just texting with Yaya Arlene. So yeah, lots of pages. Now we're going to go through and we're going to add some fun things that will be places that you can write things. And but we're just putting this down. I did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch because there's really not any like little pieces. Everything, the way that it was in here, it was going to get caught by at least 2 of the strings. We just have our center here. I'm just going to make it a bow because it's a purse journal. You don't want there to be things that can get caught on things that are in your purse. Okay, that's my my view, the way I feel about it. So I think this is really cool. We've got all the distressing is done. I'm not going to do distressing on these other white pages. I think that there's a flip out. There's just a lot of fun things in there. I love this. I love it. Okay, so yeah, so that is our book. Remember, we went ahead, added the cover, and we've got this pocket here. I added this pocket here, and I ended up putting this right here in this front pocket, and this little tag for now. And then we're going to come back. We're going to finish some embellishments, fill this, and that will be part 3. So see you tomorrow for part 3. Find something to celebrate every day. Please go watch another video after this one, any video. And don't forget that the roses are still on sale. So all of the roses digital kits are on sale in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. That's Tea and Roses, Morning Roses, 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 Laura's Roses, Antique Roses, Antique Garden, Pink Harmony, Pink Ephemera, Ya Spring Days, Courting Lady Jane, Succulent and Roses. I mean, there's a lot of them, and so I hope you'll check that out. 50% off through the end of September. 70% off if you are a Dear Julie Julie Diamond or Emerald Patreon with your coupon code. And make sure, please pray for the people here in our community here on our Dear Julie Julie community. And have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.